Sit back into child's pose, bringing your hips down towards your heels and separating the knees slightly. Drape your torso over your thighs and crawl your fingertips towards the front of the mat and forehead rest on the floor. Soften the muscles around the neck and shoulders. Firm the triceps and lengthen through the side ribs. Inhale, look forward and crawl your fingertips towards the front of the room, walking yourself forward and pressing your chest towards the floor. Let your chin rest on the floor. See that your hips are above your knees. Draw the navel in, focusing here on bringing the sternum towards the floor, arching the upper back. Walk your hands back. Exhale, sit your hips onto your heels in child's pose. Inhale, come up high on the fingertips and walk yourself forward, bringing the hips over the knees and the chest towards the floor. Let your chin rest on the floor. Exhale, crawl your hands back and press your hips down onto your heels. Inhale, crawl yourself forward, placing the chin on the floor and reaching the chest down, hips above the knees. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, slide forward into cobra. Exhale onto your belly. See that your palms are by your low ribs. Press the pelvis against the floor. Inhale, peel your chest off the mat. Stay here as you exhale and lift your palms off the floor, using your upper back strength to keep yourself lifted. Exhale, lower down onto the floor. Come up onto your forearms, lift the chest in Sphinx pose. Press the top of all 10 toes against the floor as you press the pubic bone against the floor. Turn your right arm so that the forearm is parallel to the front of your mat. Bend your left knee and take hold of your left foot. Press the elbow back in line with the shoulder and press the foot down towards your hip. Stay lifted in the chest, shoulders moving down away from the ears. Exhale, lower the foot. Place your left forearm back on the mat. Straighten your right forearm so the fingers point to the front of your mat, and turn your left forearm in to be parallel to the front of your mat. Bend your right knee. Take hold of your right foot. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Reach the elbow back as you press your foot down towards your right hip. Inhale here, lifting the chest. Exhale, lower the foot down. Come back to Sphinx pose. Exhale, lower onto your belly. See that the hands are by the low ribs. Press the palms into the floor. Inhale to upward facing dog. Stay here as you exhale. Feel the inner thighs rolling in and up towards the sky. Press the sit bones down towards your heels and lift the chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through to the right thumb. Inhale, low lunge. Wrap the left hip forward in line with the right. Lift the navel and reach up through the fingertips. Maybe stay here, or maybe bend the back knee. Take hold of the foot with your left hand and press the foot forward towards your hip. Exhale, lower the foot back down. Curl the toes under. Inhale up to crescent lunge. See that you're high on the toe mounds of the left foot and that the front knee is right over the ankle. Keep the hips squared, wrapping the left hip forward in line with the right. Release the tailbone and lean back. See that your back knee is bent. Exhale the hands to your hips, fingers pointing down. Press the hips forward, keeping them in line with one another. Lift the chest. Feel the stretch in the back thigh. Scoop the low belly in. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Keep the abdomen engaged as you inhale. Reach the arms over and up. Lean back. Exhale, plant the fingertips. Find runner's stretch. Reaching the left heel back, reaching the sternum forward. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, step the right foot back in line with the left for plank. Inhale here. Exhale, shift your weight forward, bring the elbows straight back, skimming the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay here as you exhale, lifting the chest, rotating the inner thighs in and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up. Exhale, step it through to the left thumb. Inhale, low lunge. Square the hips, release the tailbone, and reach up through the fingertips. Stay here or bend your right knee. Take your right hand and take hold of your right foot, pressing it down towards your right hip. Keep the chest lifted. Exhale, lower the foot, curl the toes under. Inhale to crescent lunge. See that you're high on the toe mounds of the right foot. Bend the right knee and square the hips to the front of the room. Exhale, hands to hips, fingers pointing down. Press the hips forward, keeping them squared to the front of your mat. Lift the chest and lean your weight back, feeling the stretch in the back thigh. Scoop the belly in, draw the navel in and up. Use your core to protect your lower back, and inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fingertips to the mat, find runner stretch. Reach the back heel back and the sternum forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward, bring the elbows back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come up high on the toe mounds, bend the knees, look forward. On the bottom of your next exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway up, finding a long spine. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach the arms out and up, diving up with a long spine. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take the arms down by your sides, find mountain pose. Lift your toes and spread the soles of your feet. Gently place your toes back down. Lift the kneecaps. Open the arms from the shoulders, palms facing forward. Open your right palm to face the sky. Bend your right knee and take hold of your right foot. Inhale, reach your left arm out and up, drawing the arm alongside the ear. Press the foot against your right hand. Lengthen the front of the thigh, reaching the knee straight down. Exhale, pivot forward, folding at the hip crease of your left thigh. Reach the knee back and up. Press the foot against the palm and draw your right shoulder down in line with your left shoulder. Open the chest and reach the sternum forward. Inhale, back to vertical. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Open the left palm to face the sky. Bend your left knee, take hold of your left foot. Inhale, sweep your right arm out and up, drawing it alongside your ear. Press your left foot against the palm. Reach the knee down, lengthening through the top of the thigh. Exhale, pivot at the hip crease, reaching your knee back and up, arching through the spine. Continue pressing the foot against your palm. Reach forward through the right fingertips as you reach back and up through your knee. Keep hips level and shoulders level, drawing the left shoulder down in line with the right. Inhale, back to vertical. Exhale to mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway up, finding a long spine. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower all the way onto the floor. Tops of the legs along the floor. Press the hips against the floor. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Crawl your fingertips towards the front of the mat. Lengthen more through the side ribs. Press your forehead against the mat. Press your pubic bone down and lift your navel up towards your spine, so much so it could lift away from the mat. Firm your quadriceps. Inhale, lift the legs and arms up, locust pose. Have the palms face each other. Reach forward through the arms, reach back through the legs, point the toes. Exhale, lower. Walk your arms back alongside your body, palms facing down. Roll the heads of the shoulders up towards the ears. Bend your left knee and bring your foot towards your right hip. Cross your right leg over, placing the right foot down by the left knee. Make sure that the big toe of the right foot is pressing into the floor. Even your weight in both your sit bones, and feel free to accommodate the flesh of the buttock. Inhale up through the left fingertips. Exhale, twist to the right, locking the left elbow against the right knee. Press your right fingertips onto the floor behind you. Inhale into the upper chest and lift the navel in and up. Exhale, twist deeper towards the right. Lengthen up through the crown of the head, tucking the chin slightly. Lengthen as you inhale and twist as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Lengthen here and exhale, counter twist. Lengthen as you inhale and twist as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Switch the crossing of your legs. Take the right foot in towards your left hip and cross the left leg over. See that your right knee points straight ahead and that the left big toe is pressing into the floor. Make your weight even in both sit bones. Inhale up through the right fingertips. Exhale, twist to the left, locking the right elbow against the left knee. Place the left fingertips on the floor behind you. Lift the chest, lift the navel. Lengthen up through the crown of the head and tuck the chin slightly. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist more deeply. Lengthen as you inhale, twist as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Lengthen here and exhale, counter twist. Lengthen as you inhale and twist as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart. Grab on to your left thigh. Roll the flesh inwards. Grab on to the right thigh and roll the flesh in. See how this helps you to sit up on your sit bones. Interlace your fingers around your toe mounds or hold on to your ankles. Roll the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down towards your hips. Lift the chest, lengthen, sitting up out of your hips. Take a deep inhale and exhale, crawl your fingertips forward, stretching the sides of the waist away from the hips. Feel free to round the spine here. Keep pressing the knees down. Inhale, crawl yourself back up. Press the outer edges of the feet together. Notice how pressing the outer edges, the pinky toe side of the feet, lowers the knees towards the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, plant both feet in front of you. Come up high on your sit bones and reach the fingertips forward, keeping the shoulders in and down the back. Draw the navel in, supporting yourself with the abdomen. Slowly roll down onto your back, one vertebrae at a time, keeping the soles of the feet glued to the floor and reaching out through the fingertips. Draw the knees into your chest. Make small circles along the sacrum and rock from side to side. Take hold of the outer edges of your feet and open up to happy baby pose. Keep the heads of the shoulders down on the floor. Bend the elbows, bend the knees, and draw them into the armpits. Press the feet into the hands and the sacrum into the floor. Exhale, hug the knees back into the chest. Plant both feet on the floor. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh and flex the right foot. Interlace your fingers around the left thigh and hug the knee into your chest. As you hug the left knee into your chest, press the right knee away from you. If you like, you can bend your right elbow and press it against your right thigh to draw the knee away. Keep both feet flexed to protect the knees. Relax the shoulders onto your mat and breathe into the right hip. Plant both feet on the floor. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace the fingers around the right thigh and hug the knee into your chest. Keep pressing the left knee away from you as you draw the right knee towards your chest. Keep both feet flexed to protect the knees. And again, relax the shoulders onto the floor. Breathe into any intense sensations in the left hip. Lower both feet back onto the floor. Reach your fingertips to touch the back of your heels. See that your feet are hip-width distance apart. Lift the hips up towards the sky and interlace your fingers behind your back. Press the palms together. Come up high on the tops of the shoulders. Inhale, press the hips up and lift the chest towards your chin. Focus on stretching the tops of the thighs. Press the knuckles against the floor. Keep the knees right above the ankles. Separate your hands out to the sides, palms down. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time, lowering first the upper back, mid back, then low back. Inhale, lift the hips, interlace the fingers, and nestle the shoulder blades under your back. Inhale, press the hips up, draw the chest towards your chin, and breathe into the upper chest. Exhale, lower down one vertebrae at a time, lowering the upper back, the mid back, and the low back. Hug your knees into your chest. Inhale, lengthen the legs straight up towards the sky. Cross the right leg over the left. Plant the left foot on the floor. Lift the hips up and drop them 2 inches over to the right. Take the knees into your chest. Separate the arms out to the sides, palms up. Exhale, drop the knees to your left and gaze over your right shoulder. Crawl your left shoulder blade out from under your back. Get as much of your upper back along the floor as possible. And think of the crown of the head lining up with the tailbone. If you like, you can weigh down your knees using your left hand. Melt into the twist. Inhale back to center. Straighten both legs up towards the sky. Cross the left leg over the right. Plant the right foot down. Lift your hips up and drop them 2 inches to the left. Take the knees into your chest. Scooch your right shoulder out from under your back, getting as much of the upper back along the floor. Once again, think of lining the crown of the head with your tailbone. If you like, use your right hand to weigh your knees down towards the floor. Soften your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Exhale, take your legs out for Shavasana, corpse pose. Let the feet splay out naturally. Have them hip-width distance or wider. Nestle the shoulder blades under your back to open up along the chest. Have the palms open to the sky and separate the hands out away from your hips. Let the head rock from side to side, slowly coming to that balanced spot at the back of the skull. Let your eyes close. Unhinge the jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Soften the muscles of the face. Soften the space between the brows. Let the eyes be heavy. Let the eyelids be heavy. Notice the sounds in the room. Notice the pressure points and contours of the body along the floor. Trace these contours from the back of the skull, through the shoulders, through the right arm, and the right hand, through the left arm and the left hand. Notice all the pressure points along the back, the hips against the floor, the backs of the legs. Spread your awareness throughout the surface of your skin, noticing the clothes against your flesh. Noticing the heat or the cool of the air in the room. Let your awareness travel from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Or if you like, stay in one area of the body. Perhaps just noticing the face, traveling along the forehead, the sides of the temples, the cheeks, the nose. Or maybe the palms, noticing any tingling, any heat or cold. Allow your awareness to travel and to notice all the nuances of sensations along the skin or within the body. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to the sensations of the body. Let thoughts go as easily as they arise. Notice your sensations without any judgment, simply taking them into your attention and letting them go, moving on to the next sensation. Stay here very still, traveling throughout the body or throughout an area of the body, bringing the attention back if ever it strays. Begin to send your awareness outwards. Notice the sounds in the room. Begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently waking the body. Inhale, sweep your arms up alongside your ears. Interlace your fingers, flip the palms, and stretch the sides of the waist. Stretch the feet away from you. Exhale, curl onto your side. Notice how you feel. Keeping your head heavy, your eyes closed. Very gently press yourself up to sit. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest. Take a deep inhale into the collarbones. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale into the collarbones. And exhale through the mouth. Namaste.